Hey everyone, it's Rick Fuller here, and I'm coming to you with your 2025 summer real estate market update. It's really important that you know that there's something significantly happening in the real estate market, and we are seeing an increase of inventory. Now, my previous video was about how those who are buying real estate, investing in real estate, are adjusting their strategy and benefiting because they have more inventory to choose from, more options. But I wanted today to direct the attention to those who are selling a home in today's market. If you're selling a home in today's market, in a market where inventory has increased since 2019, double, it's increased 100%, you should know that you've got to price the property correctly. You don't have to underprice it, but you can't overprice it either. The days of pricing a property and listing it and putting it on the market for more than anything else that's sold in your neighborhood are over, at least for now, as we see more inventory. If you take that strategy, what you'll find is a home that sits on the market and eventually it becomes stale. And as it becomes stale, people get accustomed to the photos online and the listing online, and it just doesn't have the kind of viewings. And ultimately, it sells for less. As you have an increase of inventory, you have to price your property correctly. The second thing that you have to do if you're selling a home in this market, in the 2025 summer real estate market, it's really imperative that you prepare the home properly. A lot of people are wasting a ton of money as they prepare a home for sale. For most homeowners, it does not make sense to invest in kitchens or bathrooms. There just isn't a return of the investment, and there certainly isn't a return on the investment. There's about five areas that we continually invest in that help prepare a home for sale. I'll give you a couple of them. Today, critical is curb appeal, how the home looks from the first photo. It's almost the front photo of every property that's on it, your Zillow, your Realtor.com, your Redfin. All of them show a front photo. Do you ever notice it? It's not the kitchen, it's not a bathroom. And having great curb appeal matters. So if you want to get a return of your investment, return on your investment, you invest in curb appeal. You also invest in flooring. Flooring makes a tremendous difference. It makes it consistency. It makes it have a fresh smell. If it's carpet or if it's laminate, it's becoming very popular. It just has a sense of welcomeness to as you enter into the property and it's got fresh flooring. And the other important one is paint. A can of paint is fairly inexpensive and it's fairly easy to apply. Wow, what a major difference it makes as you update the property with a fresh coat of paint, especially on the interior. But some could make an argument that an exterior paint is important as well, especially if it's overdue on your property. There are actually five. I've given you three today, but these are some of the things that you have to do as a homeowner if you're listing a property in a market where the inventory is double. You have to think a little bit differently. You have to think about giving the buyer an option to get a little bit more at just a little slightly lesser price. Not a lot less, but as a slightly lesser price. A little more at a little lesser price. That's really the key that we found to helping our clients achieve the highest possible price they can in today's market. Also, remember, most sellers are reinvesting the proceeds into another property. So you get twice as many homes to choose from as you enter into the market from a seller to a buyer. You get twice as many to choose from. So, a couple of benefits and a couple of words of advice for our homeowners who are selling their home on how to absolutely get the highest possible price in today's increased inventory market.